Good morning. Just getting Ray queued up here. Just give me a second.
Guys,
You there?
hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Am I live? Can you see me?
I can see something gray.
Great. So I gonna prompt the camera or something?
Oh, I think you need to flip your camera.
Oh, I think it's on the
If
other
you're
side.
more, yeah, other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are.
Okay. Camera flip. How about this? Is it on the right side? You can see my hand.
No, I think I'm looking at the ceiling. Um,
Oh, wait. How come? Still on the flip function is on this what's this app, or it's in my built-in camera because
it's
it's I'm
so
using.
you should see a little icon at the bottom that says Cam Mic, a little gear
Comic.
icon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
click on that one, and
Yeah,
then pick a different camera. Think maybe.
I'll click camera, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I only see the settings, camera and audio. So
yeah. So then
click
click on camera.
camera and then front or what? It's gonna be back because
Probably
I'm
back.
using
Yeah,
iPhone, right?
yeah. And then
Yeah.
that way
Back
it'll be
camera.
facing down.
That. Oh,
There we go.
okay. It's there.
Okay.
So I'll set it up. Oops. So can you see my table now?
Yep. Yeah. There we go.
Andy?
Lots of stuff
Okay.
going on.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So dirty. So you just tell me when we're gonna start
Yeah.
properly.
Well, we're live because we have Facebook doesn't let you delay the stream, so you got to go live at the scheduled time.
Okay.
So here we are. I'm just gonna invite some people. I've never done a stream this early in the day, so I'm not sure how many people are around, but for sure people will watch it after. If not, um,
Probably some of them are having their breakfast in your place,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But the European guys, the
Coffee.
guys on your side of the world, late afternoon, evening for them. So we're able to get some of them in. But
Okay.
yeah, thanks so much for doing this, for hopping on.
Uh, no problem.
It's
Okay.
really, I guess, an honor to talk to you because you one of the big names in the sketch card world, let's say.
I don't know if I'm really that big so far. I don't know. Hey, thank you. And it's also an honor to be here tonight.
Yeah, because
Mm,
you've been doing. I mean, you're an artist and you do a lot of stuff, but you've been doing sketch cards for a long time, right?
Six sketch cards. I'm doing upper deck. I counted. It's like 6 years for upper deck.
6 years. So what was your first set?
That was the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
Mm. And
And
did
then
you work on Rittenhouse before?
Rittenhouse was ahead of like 6 months before upper deck because I was applying for Rittenhouse and was not applying with upper deck at that time. So I got the first gig from Rittenhouse. I think it was the Dangerous Divas or the other one, Marvel Universe, maybe. I
Okay.
forgot.
Oh, but that's when Marvel took over the license, right?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
they took it.
Upper Deck took over the Marvel license from Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse don't have the license anymore. I think they stopped around 2016 something. Suddenly, they didn't even inform me that they're no longer doing Marvel
Oh, they
that
just.
time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
People just tell me to apply for another set. That's not marble.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
that's mm. But actually, I'm also an architect by profession. My day job is an architect. Right now, I'm doing this sketch card full time because I haven't gone back to work uh, until now. The office is not open because where our projects are from abroad also. My boss is an American, but we are based here in Cebu, Philippines. And
Mhm.
right now, I'm not doing anything for them. I just volunteered to not just. They have this program that's 3 days a week work at home, but the deadline is so tight, and you're gonna be drained by the whole week doing those things, redoing those drawing, and I rather do this sketch card for now during the lockdown full time.
Right. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
strange time we live in right now, right?
Mm.
Mhm.
But I'm enjoying doing this rather than doing architectural projects. The deadline so tighter than this. And
Yeah.
now I would like to tell you that these drawings on my table are some of my commissions that I'm doing,
Yeah.
and these are pencil sketches that I transferred to the cards. But I'm showing two of the written house blanks up artist proof that I'm using for my
Yeah.
commissions. The other ones is not here, but these are all commissions, and I'm jumping to one sketch to another because I get bored with this one. I go to the other one because I really like to do more details. But sometimes it gets boring doing one character or one card, so I skip to another, then another, and then yeah, the client is still waiting for me to finish some of the sketches.
Yeah, they look great. What do you got? Wolverine. Let's see, a Punisher. Top one
Yeah.
is
Mm-hmm.
the one
I cannot
beside
see
the
the
Punisher
other one.
one.
There's a yeah. The small ones, I'm gonna paint this. I already painted this. I did these two, Wolverine and this Captain Marvel and Iron with acrylic. Punisher will be also painted, but this spiral and Psylocke, I'm inking it because I'm gonna use markers on this. And this is a rather big what's this written house artist proof card I'm using for this whole transformation. Can you see? Is it clear for you? Just
Sorry,
have
you
to
cut
move
out there for a
a bit
second.
far. Sorry.
Sorry,
Hello.
sorry, you cut out for a second. I didn't hear.
I think it's the signal. I think I'll ask my daughters to turn their gadgets first off. Give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
It's yeah, it's a signal. We're using at least three gadgets now. Okay. Tay, tay.
Hey, Tommy.
Ay, nasa imo lang. Kanang nasa movie lang. Okay, pardon. Hello.
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 Yeah,
Is it clear now?
yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
better.
Are we
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
good.
That's how the Philippines internet works. It's a bit slow. I once was working in Singapore like 5 years ago. The internet there is so fast. I think when I leave Singapore, we have at least 128 Mbps. The
Oh, wow.
speed last time I was there, but here in the Philippines, it's only like 10 or yeah, 10 Mbps. If it's true,
Yeah, that's not. It's
yeah,
not great.
is that house? Yeah, it's how slow it is. Okay. So you want to know, or you want to ask me something about these drawings here? My
Yeah, you were
process?
saying you were saying something about the Psylocke one, and then you cut out, so I didn't really hear.
Sorry. Sorry, about the what?
Is it Psylocke in the
Hello?
middle, the one beside Spiral?
Yeah, the Silac is I'm using Rittenhouse artist proof card, which is I put a backing in the back so it won't be get dirty. So
Yeah.
collectors won't complain that when they get there it's no longer remain. This is a Bible 75 years artist proof, and when I do these things, have you noticed that there's another sketch on the side that's penciled?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, because I do this on the paper, ordinary paper first for the client to check and review, or for me also to tweak some of the drawings or the things I need to redo before going straight to the actual card. But I'm doing
Okay.
this on commissions only. But for the actual card, for upper deck cards, I go straight to the cards on sketching. No need
Yeah,
to do
you
the
can't spend
preliminary
that
on
much
a
time on the
spreadsheet.
normal one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
yeah, and you can see there's smudge of pencils in the back, so it's like carbon paper. So I can transfer it here, and then I retrace the pencil again to add more details and more adjustments, maybe on the anatomy or something. And then before I proceed to ink. So
yeah.
for this Hulk, I'm still transferring the sketch. Is the sound okay? Hello,
Yeah.
hello. Oh,
Hello.
okay.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm transferring the Hulk now on the actual card. So it's like a tedious process because I need to resketch again. Then after I take off this preliminary sketch on top, I gonna pencil again, retrace some of the faded drawing before I this one I gonna be painting. Oh,
So
so I
what do you
am
do with the initial drawings?
initial drawings is just some sketchy ones I do,
Yeah,
and
but do you keep them
then
or do you send them to the client as well?
no, just the clear one because clients are not really artists themselves, so they need to see a clearer sketch rather than those our that we artists do some scribbles that they cannot understand because anyway they're gonna say, hey, where's the details, how come it's like that, so it's so hard to explain, so you need to clear it out, make it clear for them like it's almost the actual drawing before
Hmm.
sending it to them for comments before you proceed to the actual one. Yeah, it will take days to do cards commissions with that process.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think they're happy with it.
But like
So,
it shows that you put in the time on your cards because of the
mm-hmm.
detail and the attention to the attention to all the detail and the depth of the characters, and you can definitely see that they
Yeah,
can definitely tell that you put in the time to get um, such a refined and such a nice end result, right? And I think that's one of the reasons why so many
yeah,
people chase your cards. And I
yeah.
saw, I think it was,
Yeah. Okay, continue.
and I
Okay.
saw that what I was this morning or
Oh,
last night. You posted on one of the groups. You have a variety of blank APs available, right? If anyone's interested.
yeah, yeah. I think there's somebody before we started was asking also. Just want me to do a Morbius versus Venom something
Yeah.
like Morbius is Venomized. I like the concept he's asking. That's what's so exciting about doing commissions because clients are asking you some weird stuff, but the artist will also enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
Some it's not done in the comics, actual comics. It's from the clients themselves. It's that's the nice part of doing commissions. And yeah.
So if anyone
Mm,
that's watching this later wants to reach out and for a commission, what's the best place or what's the best way to get a hold of you to commission you for work?
uh, I'm just chatting with him on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, so just message
That's
you.
where I just hello,
Yeah, yeah. So just
hello.
message you on Facebook. If you're interested,
Yeah,
if anyone's
on
interested. Okay.
Messenger. Yeah, in just Messenger, and we just talk about what they want me to do on Messenger.
Awesome.
Okay, hello. Sounds breaking.
Yeah, the
Hello.
connection is a little spotty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can hear
I
you.
hope
So
it get better, but you can hear me,
yeah, I can hear you fine. It's just the
right?
video part's a little spotty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is there?
So I can just continue talking.
Sorry.
Okay, hello.
So
I can't hear you.
you can or
It's
you can't?
breaking up.
No. There.
I can't. A bit clear now. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So
Hello.
yeah, is there a character that you? No.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you
Oh,
hear?
okay. It's clear now.
It's clear.
You
Okay.
were saying that is there a character that what
So is there a character that you really,
going back to
really,
that question?
yeah, is there a character that you really, really enjoy doing? Like, do you have a favorite character to draw?
Most of the time, yeah, I like doing the Hulk,
Oh,
any
yeah.
version of the Hulk, and any version of Wolverine. And for the girls, I always every set I do, I always have Emma Frost, the White Queen,
Yeah.
Psylocke, and what's this other guy? But I seldom do Iron Man or War Machine. But I like to do them. But when the deadline is that tight, so I just change it to another character if I don't have time for the for that set.
Um,
Yeah, that's why I seldom do War Machine.
and is there someone that you
Okay,
really don't
next
like doing?
question. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
That I really like
that you
to
don't
do.
like.
Hmm.
Like, is there a character
I
that when
like
somebody,
everything except I don't like maybe I saw some characters from X Men that's I forgot the name that's are like gooey like something like Slimer from the from Ghostbuster. I forgot the
oh,
name. I don't want to
yeah, I
draw
know
those
what you're talking
cards.
about.
Yeah.
He looks like a ball of jello.
I think
Jello. I can't remember his name. Yeah,
yeah, and I think yeah, and I think collectors also don't like those characters. So most of the uh, my clients ask for mostly X-Men characters, the main one. And
yeah,
I
the
seldom
X-Men.
do Cyclops. I did one Cyclops, I think, versus Wolverine. Yeah, X-Men is always there. You're always asking for X-Men.
Yeah, the X-Men are very popular.
And
I
yeah.
mean, a lot of people are. There's a nostalgia factor with it.
Mm,
People really like their X-Men. I know there's a lot
yeah.
of collectors that focus on the mutants exclusively,
Mm-mm.
like Cyclops, Wolverine,
Yeah.
Omega Red,
Mm-mm.
Emma Frost, Psylocke are always favorites.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey, yeah.
There's another favorite of mine. Jean Grey, I mean the Dark Phoenix. I like to draw Dark Phoenix with all those fires and the effects.
Hmm.
Yeah. nice to draw, and then it's quicker to draw those fires rather than an actual background. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I like also to draw for the Avengers, maybe Captain Marvel, because I love to draw the space backgrounds, the stars, something like that. And then Thanos. Thanos is one of my favorite also.
Really?
Thanos.
Yeah, he
And
said
for okay,
Thanos is an interesting character because you can have a lot of fun
hello.
with the. Can you hear?
Y- Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just go on.
Yeah, Thanos
Try just to
is a fun character because you can have a lot of
hello.
fun with his expression. Um,
Mm-hmm.
plus, right? Plus, he's a big.
And you can do anything with him. You can have yeah a
Yeah, I mean
bulky
because
character like Hulk. Yeah,
yeah, he's a big
and a
character, so he
costume.
can do all the fun with a good costume. Yeah. So Jonathan Dunn is online and he
Mm-hmm.
says all the X-Men and Spidey characters, but he'd like to see more Silk. You ever done Silk piece, or
So,
do you know Silk?
uh, I done Silk a while ago from Runaways. I think after the rejected that one because supposed to just draw all Runaway characters. But I think I did another one with the new set for Master Marvel Masterpieces 2020. I think I did one for Silk. Silk has the way I see it, people like Silk. It's getting
Yeah,
the attention right now. Just like Spider Gwen. I think they have the same popularity if you ask people about them.
Spider Gwen might be more common, like more people will know who she is. Than
Yeah, but
than-
I think Silk also is catching up. I think so. I
oh.
think she's catching up with Gwen's popularity. I don't know why. I haven't read the comics with Silk in it.
So that
And I also we have hello, hello,
yeah,
hello.
hi,
Okay,
okay.
your question again?
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
are
okay.
you a collector as well? Do you collect
Collector of
comics
cards.
or cards yourself?
I'm collecting toys and
Or-
comics, and for my music, I collect CDs also. And yeah, I collect comics. But right now, I'm based in Cebu, Philippines. All the comic shops here are closed, so I need to order it from Manila or from Singapore before, or just buy the trade paperback from the bookstores. I cannot get access to new issues that Marvel and DC are or Image are producing right now. So
Yeah,
I'll just order if I want to.
that's a problem in a lot of
Okay.
places, getting access
Mm.
to comics and cards and collectibles because all the stores are closed.
And most of the people here are just onto games and collect. There's no more nobody collecting cards now in my place. Even the Michael Jordan or the sports cards, no more. And then comic books, no. They just some of them are buying toys, just toys, mostly toys. No collector. Less. I think I have at least maybe 20 friends are still collecting comics in my place, in this island.
And the most is just toys, huh?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly they collect toys. I
Oh,
think
again.
because gamers like toys, so most of the guys are already gamers. They don't even know the value of trading cards. It seems like it's alien to them what cards are. Except for those few guys also playing, still playing those Dungeons and Dragons and those role playing cards. There's still a few here, young people playing that one.
Oh, and so it's like
Mm,
Magic
I
the
think,
Gathering and all the fantasy card games.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fantasy cards, role playing cards. Yeah, I think there's still young people doing that here. So, what's next?
Yeah.
Any,
Yeah.
are
So
we talking
Jonathan,
with among ourselves? Do we have somebody there in the line?
yeah, no, we have a couple of people watching.
Yes.
Only one is commenting so far.
Oh,
So Jonathan says he just wants
okay.
to see more Asian characters. Uh, Arrow, Wave, Still,
Asian.
White Fox, Luna, Snow, Crescent, Brawn.
Mm.
And that's actually
Oh,
a
yeah.
theme that's come up
Silk is.
often.
Are you familiar with what's this? Silk. I mean wave.
I'm
Hello.
not. I'm not too familiar
Hello.
with a lot of characters.
Wave is from that Atlas group of from Marvel. It's another team, something like team that's off from America. It's outside America. And Wave is I did two sketches of Wave from Premiere and I think in Masterpiece or three, something like three already. She's from our place actually here in
Oh,
Cebu.
she's
Her origin.
the
That
Filipino Filipina character, right?
yeah, and she's from an island here. Because one of the co-creator, the artist is Linelio. Linelio is Cebuano also. He's native on our place, not really from Manila. And he's one of the superstar artists in Marvel right now. Linelio. And then he created that character with along with Greg Pak from Marvel.
Nice.
Yeah, and some of my other artist friends are Filipino artists are doing wave also on their cards. Again, are starting to draw wave. Maybe five of us are also already adding wave to the cards. And so far, it's I think Upper Deck is okay with that because my masterpiece, my premier set that has wave was approved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's not on
it's
the
good to
do
know.
not call list, right? She's not banned. So
Yeah, she's not.
no,
Yeah,
there's no
you want to talk
reason
about banned characters right now?
why.
They already banned. Excuse me. They already banned the Punisher. That's why I'm doing this Punisher. Some collector is asking me to do Punisher because since Punisher is not no, he can no longer see Punisher on the
Yeah,
sketch cards
yeah.
sets. Yeah,
There's a lot of
I
speculation as to why he's banned, but I don't think we want to get into politics of it.
yeah, yeah,
But
okay.
I think what it does
Just say
do,
it's yeah,
um, I was going to say what I think by banning the Punisher, what it does do for collectors and for artists, it does create a bit of a rush because now people want to see the Punisher more just because they can't have him.
yeah,
So, like
yeah. It's
to your
Punisher is
point,
so yeah, it's
he
so nice to sketch. You know, with all
yeah,
these
he's a great
guns.
character, um, and he's fun to draw. Um, one of the
Mm-hmm.
one of the first comic book characters I was introduced to as a kid was actually Punisher and the X Men. Um,
Okay.
so personally, I like the Punisher. I like doing him. But I
Mm-hmm.
think the more recent set, the kind of one that has surprised is the Eternals being banned. And that I'm assuming is because of the movie coming out.
Yeah, I was also there's no. It's I think it's Marvel is doing it the wrong way for me because Eternals is no longer Marvel is other Marvel characters like the X Men, Fantastic Four are no longer with 20th Century Fox. So and then the Eternals are from Marvel Studios, right? And I think Marvel should utilize more of those characters for other merchandise because there's no copyright problem or rights movie rights for that involved because it's theirs. It was
Yeah.
their property beforehand before even the Fox only have Fantastic Four and X-Men and a few characters and villains were got dragged with that set also like Kang supposed to be with Avengers but it was dragged also with X-Men I
Fantastic Four.
mean Fantastic Four. I don't know why. I
Well,
don't know what's
because
the logic on that they're not
the thing with Kang, and
tell
somebody
me.
else brought it up on the stream, is that Kang is actually um, Sue's son from an alternate universe, and that's why you can't
Maybe.
have Kang. Yeah, it's one of
Uh,
those convoluted storylines, like alternate reality children.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or or maybe Marvel just when they did the list, it accidentally his name was put on that other set that's gonna be used by Fox because he's not an X-Men character, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there now they have this coming movie of also Master of Kung Fu Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
You heard it? Yeah, Master of Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Uh, he's also a Marvel. It's not a property from other studio. It's really from Marvel Studio. They are also banning him. We cannot sketch Master of Kung Fu, Shang-Chi
Oh, I didn't see
now.
that on the list.
And yeah, yeah,
Well, I didn't
hello.
didn't read the list in in detail, I guess. But yeah, that's it. It's strange
No,
on that
no,
side.
it was that list was not that list was not on the paper they sent us with the cards. It was just through email that they told us not to draw those so
Oh,
suddenly. Then when they asked me not to draw those, I already sketched Sanchi or Master of Kung Fu in my masterpieces set before I was when I was about to ship it to FedEx.
oh, and
And
you're
what I did, I made it into a I made him into a black Daredevil, the one before he got that yellow and black costume. I made him into Daredevil that with the black cloak
oh,
instead of Sanchi.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's a nice little
because
tidbit of
yeah, if you push through it, it's gonna be rejected anyway. So all your work will be just in the garbage bin. And then I also did Black Knight. Black Knight also is part of the list for the Eternals because he's something like a paramour for Cersei. They have a thing with Cersei. But Black Knight is supposed to be Avengers, right? In the comic books.
well,
I
he's in
also
the
sketched him.
Eternals.
And then, yeah, he's in the Eternals movie. And also in the Eternals list of banned characters. He's included there. But he's human,
Yeah.
he's not Eternals. And then, I already sketched, I already colored. And then with that letter from email from Upper Deck again that they say that he's already banned. And I asked them again. I replied to their email. Is he included in this set, the Marble Masterpiece? Well, I still have it on my hand before I ship it. I turned him into the swordsman.
Oh,
I put acrylic colors over it and re-ink and yeah. But I think there's some telltales lines inside when you look at the black color. I made him into the swordsman and the swordsman's name on the top of it on the front on the card so that they will not reject it. They might also mistake it for the Black Knight. I don't know how come those things happen.
yeah. See,
Strange thing doing
I
those
didn't get
cards.
the that notice about not doing the Eternals. I only had it listed on a set, but I had already done Eternals in other sets.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
so I'm based on what you're telling me, I have a feeling that some of those cards are going to get rejected, and it's unfortunate because one of my Black Knights that I did, I'm I really, really liked it. And yeah, I'm going to be a little disappointed if it
Mm.
gets rejected, especially since they didn't tell me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think it started is I think the guy in Upper Deck told me that it's gonna be starting on the Marvel Masterpiece, the 10 characters. Because I keep on emailing them if when it gonna be starting the band character. So he said it's on the Marvel Masterpieces
Hmm.
and onwards. So
Interesting.
the old one we did from previous set, they're okay. I even did a lot of them. I think it's I don't know what set was that. I forgot, but I did. I think it's premiere last year. I did a lot of I have Makari and Icaris, lots of Eternals in that set, and I think all the cards were approved because
Okay.
that was last year.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah, past
Yeah.
past sets. So you on a separate note, your whole family does sketch cards.
And
Or not whole family, right?
I think there's my brother Dominic. You know Dominic?
Dominic. Yeah.
Hello.
And there's someone. Yeah, Dominic, and
Yeah. So
there's someone
Dominic,
else,
and
right?
then there's another two. Helmut. That's Dominic's son.
Yeah.
Helmut Ratso. And there's another nephew of us, my big brother's son, Ken Racho. And there's supposed to be another one, but he was doing a written house before, and then he didn't get the gig from Upper Deck, Randy. So there's at least five of us doing sketch cards.
It's a very talented family.
Yeah, because when I well, we started drawing when we were very small, like 5 years old. We have a long table in our house. Then we started scribbling copying some Marvel comics we have before. Starting from my older brother, but later on, me and Dominic pursued more on artwork. The other guys pursued music, music and some other course they took in college. Yeah,
Very cool.
there's at least five of us.
Yeah,
And I
that's
don't know if it's not creating confusion with the collectors and the yeah
yeah.
the
Which
people who's
which
collecting
Racho
cards.
it is, but yeah,
What?
it's interesting because I mean, from the upper deck side, all four of you just put out such beautiful work and distinctive styles
Thank
too.
you.
Um,
Yeah. Helmut always love to use acrylic. Dominic now is shifting to more on a bit painted now rather than with more on ink.
yeah,
Me, I'm still using the traditional one, ink and markers because it's faster that way. And I just do painted cards on commissions. Like I'm using acrylic. Yeah, I think we have distinctive style. I think the nearest to my style is I think Ken. Have you seen Ken's work?
I know I
Upper
have.
Deck.
I don't
Hello.
know offhand. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
name a piece offhand, but yeah, I've seen um, all a lot of your work and Ken and Dominic's as well. I just, like I said, I couldn't,
Oh
off
yeah.
the top of my head, I
Yeah.
can't think of a specific piece.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
Um,
I think
so,
other collectors are so their eyes is so okay. Hello.
yeah,
Hello.
yeah, can you still hear me?
What's your question again?
Um, who's your
Hello.
influence? Like, who would you say who are the um, comic book artists or any artists that influenced your style and Um, just the way you
Yeah,
portray characters.
I'm already, yeah. I started we started buying comics when we were yeah, teenagers. So we started the 70s with I love John and Sal Buscema's art and Jack Kirby before that.
Yeah,
And then later on, when we were in the 90s, so I found out I saw Jim Lee's art, Jim Lee, McFarlane, those guys. So, but from those image guys, what I like is most is Mark Silvestri. I'm more inclined to Mark Silvestri style, and it even shows here in my drawing. This Silac and it's more like a Mark Silvestri style.
yeah. The heavier inks and a lot of
Yeah,
darks.
and a bit of vintage.
So a
Yeah,
bit of
and for the painted, uh, hello, can you
yep,
hear me?
yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
For the painted style, I mostly like Josco, Aldebrands, and some new guys like Deloto, something like that. If I paint, and I paint also, I do also watercolor and a separate art medium. I do paintings. Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Hey, hi. Can you bring up the
Okay, I can't hear you now.
yeah, oh, you there? Oh, I think we're
Yeah,
starting
I'm
to lose
here.
the connection.
So you're asking me to
Yeah, can you bring up the
bring
Hulk
up the what?
drawing? The Hulk drawing? Can you bring it up to the camera a bit so people can
Uh,
see? Or
okay, like this.
uh, yeah,
Yeah,
just so
I
we
was
can see the
just
detail
tracing
on it.
this while we were talking. Yeah, I need to look at a pic inside because I don't know which line I already traced because I was jumping to another place in the drawing. But that's what I really do. I always skip and go to the other one, then the less tedious one or the no-brainer one. Mostly when I draw, I sketch, I paint, I start with a no-brainer before getting a pump up. I don't. I think other artists also do that. They go with the no-brainer. Some are go straight to the harder part, like the face or something. Okay, can you see this one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see,
Hello.
it looks good. Yeah,
Yeah, you want me to raise also the Silac? I mean the spiral Silac
yeah,
card
sure. I mean, if you
up
don't mind.
because I was planning also. Yeah, I was also to planning to ink this one during our session. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. Okay,
So nice.
okay. So I'm still going along the hall. You want me to start inking this one, the other one, to give another variety with our show? You want me to
Well,
ink?
it's up to you.
Hello?
Whatever you want to do. I just wanted to
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
better look at
Well, I
them.
was supposed to
Right.
explain
That's all.
that after I pencil this one, I'll pick out but I need to look at there's still a lot of details on this one. So maybe I'll just ink this other one so to give a variety. Okay, so I'll do this one. Yes, next question.
Uh,
Yeah, by the way, I use this type of pens. I think you're familiar with this. This
let
is
me. Oh yeah.
Micron
The,
00305. These are the very fine one, not 003. It's 003. This is the finest one where you can draw the mouth, the nose to smaller drawing like the Silac. And then the other one is 005 because the next one is you start with 01, right? There's another
yeah. I
brand,
did.
Unipen. That's all we have here in the Cebu. Yeah. And without, you know what? Without these microns, small pens, I wouldn't have, I won't be doing cards now. Because it's so hard to draw the faces, the details, if you don't have this. You know why? this is the finest pen, and then I think the ink will last long inside. But I still need to order this online. I don't. We don't have it here. It's Micron. And this is what Jim Lee also is using, but the bigger ones in conventions.
Yeah,
And
because
yeah,
it's a
it's trendy
nice,
right
it's a
now.
nice.
They're using this one instead of the old.
Yeah, it gives. I like the microns too.
Hello.
They give a nice solid line, um, and it's consistent ink.
Mm.
So
Yeah, and it's black
yeah,
because
it's
the longer you're using those pens, you can see the difference between brands that the microns are much the black is darker than the other type of pens. I also have this other one, but this one is Artline. I don't like this one because sometimes if you go straight to coloring to markers, this one will smudge a bit or will bleed into the markers. You
oh,
need
it's
to
not.
give it few hours before it dries completely. So you there go straight to color. And for my pencils is this one. I'm using 003 and 03 and 05. This is the counterparts of that micron also. This for my penciling and then digging up on details also. I'm using the 03 2B
To be, yeah.
2B, and I use 2B because it's much softer than HB or the other hard one because it will uh, it will leave a ghost mark on your card if you use the harder pencils like F or H.
Well, it will scratch the
Yeah,
paper,
that's it.
right?
I'm using and then erasers. Yeah, it will leave mark like ghosts. That's why I don't like to go straight to the cards when I'm doing commissions because it will leave a mark on your cards,
Yeah,
on your card stock. And yeah, hmm so
yeah.
that's it.
They can see it, and then actually
So
start
do we have
posting.
an audience?
Yeah. Just there's people coming in and
Yeah,
out. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure about doing a stream this early in EST, like 9 a.m. How many people are online to watch it live? I know people will
yeah,
watch it
yeah.
later, like
Okay,
I said, because a lot of people were excited
okay.
to hear that um, you're able to jump on, but I think it's too early.
Anyway, if we do this again next time, if there's a next time, we'll do it evening on your side again, and I'll
Yeah,
do it morning in my
yeah,
side.
for sure.
You can do that, but yeah,
Yeah,
I just
we'll
need to
find a time that
check my
works.
internet. Sometimes it's a bit slow in the daytime. Yeah, or maybe I need an upgrade already on on my internet, make it faster. Okay, I forgot to say this one. I'll show this one. This is a brass. I can't find this anymore. This is made from China. It's a brass pen, but this is not Pentel. Pentel is the most common one. There's no brand name because it's Chinese. But I'm using this on the blacks and also some. If I'm doing bigger cards, I can use this on drawing the hair like brush strokes, like the comic book artist doing. That's why I'm using now.
Then that's
And
so.
then I won't draw. Okay, hello,
Yeah, so
hello.
I've been looking for a brush pen myself that works because I don't like. I bought a bunch of them, including the Pentel. This the I don't know what it's called. These guys,
Yeah,
the Pentel. That's a popular one. I don't like. You can't get
Z
detail, and then
Z the core. Yeah, it's not so sharp enough. But this one also will wear out. The tip, the sharp tip will wear out a few cards when I'm doing. I think this is good for one set only, like 50 sets of cards. Then the tip will just break, be getting bigger by the time it's used up. But anyway, I don't throw this because I have a use for the one with less ink on it. I use it for what we call dry brush technique, like
oh
this.
yeah, we can get a texture.
Can you see the brush I'm using? Yeah, it's dry brush. So if you have something like used up brush, pen, don't throw it, and you can use this always, like
Yeah.
on clothes. You're coloring black cloth or something, yeah, or some stormy background. It's useful. You cannot just throw that soon. And
Um,
yeah, so I
Gordon
need to
Wills. I don't know if you know him. Gordon Wills is another
hello.
sketchcard. Yeah. So he recommended this pen. I don't know if you've tried it. I just ordered and it came in yesterday actually. Because it's got a brush
What's it?
tip,
What's it?
um, but it also has a really fine tip. So I know I gotta try it out, but um, it's a Pilot
I
Japanese
can't
thing. I don't know what.
the, uh, there's another one that I think is in the US. Faber Castell, they have also a brass pen. Have you tried that?
It bleeds. It doesn't seem to
But
dry.
the tip is a bit harder. It leads.
Yeah, I
I've
do
used it
have
before,
one
but
where it
I
just
cannot find it anymore.
like it just
Yeah,
won't dry.
yeah, you mean it bleeds, right?
Yeah, it never seems to fully dry,
Oh,
and you can even like just run your finger over it, and it'll smudge like a day later. So
okay.
I don't like it personally. Maybe if you
How
do,
about that? Do you have that? Do you have that from China? The out from Japan? Koritaki, Zig, Zig, Z I G, Koritake,
mm,
brass pen.
oh, the Kuretake. No, they don't sell that here. I gotta maybe order it online and try it. But somebody was telling me of the Kuretake one.
I've tried that before, but you're gonna choose yeah, you choose the alcohol based one because there's another one that's water based, but it will bleed along with your marker. The
Yeah,
water based
alcohol
one.
based.
You got to
Alcohol
be
based
choosy
is
with
the way
the
to go.
koritake. Uh-huh.
I think ultimately the best way um, is the to use a nib, like a dip pen.
Ah, I have
Um,
nib also when I do sequential or comic book arts, but I seldom use them on cards. Doesn't
it
it
just it's a lot more work.
also no, it depends on the stock of cards they sending us because sometimes the fiber on the card stock will get drag along with the nib tip. Have you tried it on the cards? Anybody tried that on the
Um,
cards?
I tried the number two quill on
Is
Premiere, and it was okay.
Hunt,
I'm sorry.
and then
Yeah, and it was.
Hunt brand, Hunt,
Um, no, I think I can't remember. Speedball. It was the Speedball brand. Just a cheap
oh,
one.
Speedball. But it's a
And
mapping brush like the artist using. Because the actual name of that is supposed to be mapping card. Need, and the artists are using it also for artwork. So how is it on the cards? Doesn't it
it
not
was okay. I
damage
mean,
the card?
on a like Premiere stock, which is thicker, it didn't really scrape the fibers. It worked well, but it's a small
Oh,
nib,
that's
so
cool.
I had to dip a lot. So I um, didn't really like it.
Yeah, it takes time to dip.
Constantly dip because it doesn't hold a lot of ink. But
But if you, mhm.
I don't really ink
But you know,
anymore.
it's good for you paint.
Yeah, I stopped inking maybe a year and a half ago. I just do pencils and then go in write just
Okay.
paint. Though I think if I was inking, it
Uh,
might speed up my process a bit. Um,
Yeah. Also, if you're fast in painting, I agree.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
just
still love
really
the
enjoying painting
traditional
right now.
type of drawing.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just really enjoying
Okay,
painting right now, so
but
I'm okay with that.
yeah, painting these cards also nice. Yeah, and then trying to try. I'm striving to make the card will look a base card itself. That's what I'm trying to achieve doing it because I'm looking at those other guys that are also famous with these cards like Nar.
Yeah,
The way Nar does his cards, it looks like it's base cards that's so super detailed and he's still using nib until now with those
yeah,
cards. Click, nib, and markers. I think the combination.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what. Yeah, very
that's why
fun.
what I am trying to achieve. And then, hello.
Different different approaches, and painted cards or a lot of. I mean, I would say the most common approach is alcohol-based markers like Copics or equivalent. Um, but some people do pencil crayons.
Yeah.
They look beautiful, beautiful cards. And then the odd person does um, airbrush,
Mm,
like Cody and
yeah, but airbrush will take.
yeah, I mean
I have airbrush
different.
also. I don't. I'm not. I seldom use that one. There's there's no time to set up airbrush doing
Yeah,
cards.
I mean, think you gotta.
Maybe
There's a
on
lot of
some
setup there.
few. Mm, and I'm scared that the acrylic will get stuck on my airbrush, and I need to clean it thoroughly after using. So it's gonna be tedious to
Oh
do
yeah,
that
it can
afterwards.
easily destroy the airbrush.
But I love. I always use. Yeah, I use airbrush before during my doing architectural renderings for architectural drawings. I use airbrush way before we have softwares. It was around late 80s until the early 90s. That was what I'm doing. And then came on a lot of software now. Even in the comic books, most of the artists are doing are using computers.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the main
Hello.
publication ones are all digital, right? I don't
Yeah.
think anybody really at Marvel or DC or Image for the most part does anything traditionally, except the odds. Every now and then you have something like the stuff that uh, Ariel Olivetti works on or Federico. I can't remember the last name, but he did. They're all oil painted or acrylic painted covers and panels, similar to the way Alex Ross works.
Wasn't it
But you
acrylic?
don't see it.
Isn't it the Lotto or this other
Yeah,
Isad
the logo
Ribic?
as well.
Those guys, you mean?
Yeah, there's a couple of them, a couple of artists that do it, but they're not on the regular books. It's not something that comes out every 4 weeks because I think it just takes so long
Yeah,
to do it, right? So
yeah, and some of them are yeah.
yeah, so digital
Hello.
is can be faster and you can get some great results doing digital colors. Um,
Yeah,
it just doesn't
yeah.
apply
There are
so
so
much
lots of
to
good artists doing digital,
it just doesn't apply
and
to
then I think
sketch
until such
market.
time that you cannot differentiate, but you can still identify digital from the traditional one. I think this the time for that you cannot identify both, which is I think it's not yet here because we can still identify digital and traditional just looking at the brush strokes.
Yeah, And
Hello.
for some people don't care.
Okay.
But I think more of the creative people will look and be able to identify if it is digital or traditional colors. And
Yeah.
personally, I'm not biased on any one of them as long as it looks good. Yeah, I know some people might be a little bit more
Yeah, I'm okay with
particular
that.
and
In any
prefer more.
medium you use, as long as you're good at that,
Yeah, as long as it
and
looks
then
good, that's all that matters.
and your artwork is, and then it's yours original artwork. Yeah, that's okay. This one we don't have time to. It's nice if you can do layouts with this, but it will take time and cost more costly because we're gonna have to print and then retrace like I'm doing. You can also do this digital if you have the time, but given the time and the deadlines, you just do this. It go directly to manual. I
So
think
what
the
you mean,
collectors
the
also
sketch?
like it like that.
You mean the sketch cards? Do them digitally?
Sorry.
Oh, you mean doing the sketch cards
Yeah,
digitally?
digitally for the yeah, layouts for the layouts. I think it should have been passed there if you can, but you need to transfer it again like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, if only you can print it directly, then just trace over it and paint over it. It would be nice. But I think we just don't need to go straight to the card stock with themselves to save time.
Yeah.
And then also the collectors love hand drawn sketches
Well, yeah,
rather than digital.
that's the I think part of the appeal of the sketch is that it is hand drawn. And I know some collectors like
Yeah,
the really refined work where it looks printed or like an insert, but then some people really like the sketch. They want to see the pencil,
yeah,
want to see the blue lines, the
yeah.
texture. So I mean, it's you know, every collector has their
Brush
preference.
strokes, also the brush strokes. Yeah, if it's
Yeah,
very yeah.
and everybody likes to see something else. So this is why sketch cards, I think, are just such a great medium for both artists as well as collectors to just own a piece of
Mm,
part
mm-hmm.
the art.
Yeah, that's why I like the other artists, sketch card artists' work, like the Glebe twins, brothers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, where you can really see the brush strokes in their work. Yeah, that's why collectors love their works.
yeah, it's so
It's really
organic.
like it's been done, painted, very organic. That's the right word. And who else is doing painted? Uh Quintero, is it Quintero? What's his first name? Also paints. You know
Uh,
him?
I can't remember. Yeah, I know what you're
Is it
talking about.
Fabiano?
But,
Fabiano. Yeah, yeah, I forgot his first. Yeah, something like Quintero is also painting.
yeah,
I like his work also. I don't know how those guys find times to paint on a regularly scheduled card, but they can. I think they can make it because they're full time.
I think it
That's the
comes down
reason
to
I
how
can't
much.
paint cards.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to how much time
What?
you're going to
Sorry.
put into it, right?
Yeah, but you can do it if you're so fast with that medium and then you're also full time. Me, I cannot do painted. Sometimes I do painted. I insert few painted cards on the upper deck contract or set. But sometimes when I have my vacation or something, because I still have my day job to do. So that's why I don't want to paint on those sets. Maybe on commissions I can. I think that's my reason. Huh? I don't
Well,
paint
it's
on
time,
regular cards.
right? I said, I mean, I
Yeah,
did
it takes your time also.
my last premium set. I did all painted, all 99 cards, heavy paint, and it took me. I
Oh,
counted 350 hours roughly to get them done. So.
350 hours. That's how many weeks?
Well,
What's
it
your
would have
average
to. It was over
hello,
4 months, but it it was right like
4 months?
because COVID, like Corona hit. So especially at the beginning of it, I had nothing else to
Hmm.
do. Couldn't leave the
Yeah,
house,
that's good. So that's
no
why
work.
it's
So
so
that's
it's beautifully painted.
yeah, and then I gotta was able to spend
So
the
doctors
time.
are so happy.
Um, so that's why I'm gonna be very
And
disappointed
they
if
sell it
I
very
try to
expensive
make it.
on eBay.
Um,
Yeah, but painting these cards is also what do you say, inspiring and enjoyable to do when you paint. That's what
yeah,
I
it's
feel when I do painted cards.
I find it very soothing, very calming, and this is
I
why.
still, yeah, and then but me, I still jump back to inking and painting, so I don't get bored the same thing a day or a week.
Right. Yeah, you gotta have
That's why
some
I keep
variety.
jumping on different commissions. Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
Can you see my hand? Or I am so low?
No, I can see
I
your
think
hand
I'm
again. The
on the
connection is
lower part of the table.
no, it's pretty much centered.
Okay.
The problem is that the connection keeps on
Oh,
like not
yeah.
consistent.
What day is today? It's Wednesday, so a lot of people using internet at this hour with the lockdown. Uh,
um,
how about your signal there? You're okay. It's just my signal,
um,
right?
yeah,
A
I'm
bit
okay.
choppy.
I'm in my office and I have very strong signal here.
Mm-hmm.
At home, I don't. That's why I never do this
Mm-hmm.
stuff from home. I live in the middle of the forest
Okay.
and it's satellite connection. It's really bad.
Okay.
So, but from the office, I'm fine.
Uh-huh. But, the,
But
but we're doing fine. This is okay.
mm, um, but yeah,
Okay.
I think we need to, or I need to wrap it up soon because I have to do
Yeah,
some
okay. It's up.
daytime.
Just I up to you. What time you want to? Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, the only thing again, you're open for commissions. You have APs, right? If anyone's interested, they can
Sorry.
just you are open for
Oh
commission.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you have based
yeah.
on
I'm
what
okay.
a variety of APs available. Um,
Mm-hmm. I
and
have
if
some written house apps, and then I have also some upper deck blanks, except for the premiere and the other one
yeah,
masterpieces. I don't have anymore. I ran out of apps. I'm open for commissions because we're
yeah,
still on
so
lockdown.
yeah, if
My
anyone's
place
interested,
is placed on enhance. Yeah, yes, DM.
yeah,
Hello.
so yeah, DM Ray if you're interested. He's got it's a variety of APs available, both upper deck and Rittenhouse, and
Yeah, written
yeah,
house apps.
beautiful, beautiful cards.
Um, okay.
And that's it. And yeah, if again, thank you so much for taking the time. I know it's late in the day for you to do this. Um, if,
Yeah,
if
likewise, thank you, Andre. And yeah, I enjoyed that time with talking to somebody rather than myself and doing this card. Okay.
And if you ever want to do it
And
again,
yeah, I
let me
have
know.
a
We'll figure
nice.
out.
I'll do it again, but I need to check my internet provider. I want a stronger signal so we can really talk
Yeah, for
straight
sure.
and yeah, with a clear signal. Yeah, yeah. I think you just have something. I think there's having a maintenance problem right now. Maybe I'll check again next time. Then I'll give you a holler if I'm ready, really ready with the internet signal. Yeah.
Sounds good. And we'll
Okay.
yeah, maybe we'll try in the evening,
Yeah.
which is the morning, your time, evening, my time, and
Uh,
see if it's any better.
yeah. 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 The other way around. Okay. Have a
Awesome.
nice morning, and then thank you also for listening. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
amazing. Thanks so much, Ray.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for tuned in.
Okay. Bye.
Me anything, DM Ray. He's open for commissions, and we'll catch you next time.